what I'm aiming to do is put my skills as an award-winning children's entertainer and combine those with paddleboarding specifically for children. So any feedback that you want to give me at this stage is really critical. So yeah, let's get cracking.
It can be difficult sometimes to get the kids involved in paddleboarding, but one of the tricks is to get the friends to actually go out with them. And one of the things you could do, perhaps, is hire one of the really large inflatable SUPs and get a group of children to go out and have some fun for a couple of hours, maybe at a birthday party. And as you can see here, teenagers can have fun too. But they're often a little bit more tricky to encourage off the sofa. But teenagers do enjoy social gatherings. So again, it's probably worth trying to get a few of them out together. It might be that it's a pre-existing friendship group, or you could entice them to actually join a group where you actually know that other people take their kids that are teenagers, and they might just actually enjoy the social side of things as well. Have a look at different types of inflatables, because again, the younger end and the older end can have fun, and that's what they want to do. They still want to have fun, but it can be a bit tricky because they don't like to be seen to be acting silly. So yeah, it can be difficult, but it's also doable. And it might be that you've taken the kids on a canal or a river and it's just not been their thing. So I'd recommend taking them out to the sea and having a go at some surf. So aim small and build it up and see how you go. It's often about trying to find the thing that suits your child. If you know that they like to have competitions or they're into photography, then what you could do is on the paddle, try and take lots of different shots and see who can take the most fantastic photograph of the day. Maybe give them a giant Toblerone or something. And the photographs could be anything from reflections on the concrete or the sand, reflections in sunglasses, which I think these look really cool. Could be superhero shots or some really cool shots of the children diving or jumping off the paddleboard into the river, canal, or sea. And then let's not forget that some children enjoy crabbing, or you could even get them to go fishing and teach them a new skill if they're not sure about how to do that. That can be good fun too. You could also go out for the day and dress up, but do be aware that you will get lots of attention, but you might get some fabulous photos as well. And kids do like to relax, so always take a picnic and their favourite food. And I'd suggest that you also allow them at that point to go on some electrical equipment. It might be their phones or a tablet, or listening to some tracks. So whatever they prefer to do allow them to do that during the break. And it might be really good fun to check out some fantastic new ways of relaxing, either on your board or off your board. I think some of these pictures look amazing. And some children love an adventure, or at least the thought of one. So if you are going out to sea, you've got the anticipation of what sea creatures you might find when you're out at sea. This one looks absolutely amazing, doesn't it? But I know quite a few people get seals actually swimming with them, and some of them even go onto their boards. So yeah, quite exciting. And I mean, wouldn't it be exciting if you actually saw a really small whale or a dolphin or something? And then, of course, you can also buy lights, and you could go on an evening paddle, a nighttime paddle. That might thrill the children. It's something very different. And this group of paddlers have been very fortunate to actually see some kind of movie or concert on the screen here. So they've got in there free of charge. You never know. If you don't get out there and try, then you'll never find out. This is one of the paddles that I did just before Christmas on my paddleboard in Knaresborough. That was a lovely paddle out. So yeah, maybe something to think about. And these are pictures of me. I was fortunate. one evening to do a sunset paddle, and it's always good fun to try and transfer one person onto another person's board without falling in. And I've also seen 10 paddle boards in a row and a young child run from one to the other to the other to the other and then jump in at the end. So some really cool things that you can do. Going underneath bridges instead of getting off and walking round is really good. So you could play dodge the bridge as well. And as I say, kids love competitions, so you could have a race. And why not take the dog or even a cat or a table and play some board games? And when it snows, don't forget to use your SUP as a sledge. I'm not sure about this one, going down as a slide, maybe, I'm not too sure. But then this is my favourite shot. So this is 5 SUP boards, and I just love the way that this group have erected them. And they obviously look like a great bunch of pals that are having a wonderful meal with the sunset behind them. So I hope these videos have inspired you to do some fun stuff with the kids, and do keep watching out for Kids Up. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, then I'll put the link at the bottom for you as well.